For the song, y'all want to?
Hey, welcome to a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
It's your boy Taj.
Just call me Rob.
It's Scotty.
It's me.
And as y'all know, we always got the latest and greatest topics. So today we're going to jump off with a hot topic. Some political things been going on. Of course, it's voting year. So talk to us, Scott. What we got, man?
Oh man. So, Cardi B, a couple weeks ago did an interview with Joe Biden, presidential candidate. And a lot of people dragged her for that and continue to drag her for that. They are utilizing a lot of people such as Candace Owen, a lot of conservative right-wing people are using this opportunity to express their hatred of Cardi B. Her use of the platform that she has to spread her own message that she wants to spread. And I think a lot of people are attacking her for expressing her opinion, but it's contradictory because they also say the same thing about Trump. Oh, you can't have an opinion. Oh, it's cancel culture. So which way y'all want it? Y'all want people to be able to have an opinion, or y'all don't want people to be able to have an opinion? It's almost as if people only want an opinion heard when they agree with it.
Gotcha.
And that's what it sounds like to me.
You came in ready today.
That's what it sounds like to me. No, because I'm dead tired of it. Like, and also I'm tired of black women dragging black women. What's up with that?
Talk about it.
Candace, a beautiful black woman at that. Two beautiful black women.
Yeah.
She
I don't really like her hair.
Black woman is very,
Her opinion made her ugly to me.
There you go.
I like to hear her talk. I like to hear what she has to say. I don't always agree with what she has to say, but I can respect her ability to put herself out there and not be afraid to, have her voice heard.
Makes you a little hot. Go ahead and say it. It makes you a little hot when you talk.
It does. No, that's not even what it's about though. It's not even like that because I'm faithful. I got a girlfriend. She watches the podcast, so I love.
Let's put that out there. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so let's not do that. But you feel me? So what y'all think though? How y'all feeling about that? Do y'all think celebrities should be interviewing politics, involved in politics as much as they are?
Absolutely. The laws apply to them as well. They are citizens and they have a platform. People expect them to have a responsibility, like we said, be role models and all of those types of things. So why wouldn't they talk to these politicians? Because the politicians want to vote. So they know talking to Cardi B is going to reach a certain amount of people. So I guess their problem would be more with the politician than the person interviewing them. Because what if a politician wants to know what do you want, why wouldn't you tell them? Right. If they're there to serve you? Cardi B is one of the people her vote still counts. Now, if you look at that politician and say, well, why do you value that person's opinion over the rest of ours, then that's a different issue. But definitely, I think that celebrities should get out there. I love the fact that people like Cardi B do use their voice to speak on political issues.
So I don't have with celebrities using their voice. I think with Candace, I know she did a podcast or whatever. I didn't watch that, but I did watch the video she did in response back to Cardi B. And the one thing I didn't agree with majority of what she said, but the one thing I did agree with that Candace said is that a lot of times politicians, particularly Democrat politicians, will use like celebrities, particularly in like the hip hop industry, just to kind of like get the black vote.
I was just about to say, can we just stop here and just say they want the black vote and that's why they sitting down with our black people who have influence?
They absolutely
that's all I
want
wanted
the black
to say.
vote.
I was waiting for y'all to say it because Candace Owens popped up in the verses while I was just trying to enjoy Brandy and Monica. So they looking for the black vote. And there was a million black people sitting there singing Why I Love You So Much.
Yeah, but I agree because I don't think that like Joe Biden necessarily wants to sit with Cardi B to have an intellectual conversation with her.
Absolutely.
I think it makes him look good to her fan base that she sat down with him. So it's kind of like, but I agree with her in the sense of watching that, I didn't learn anything. I didn't feel like the conversation was beneficial. I didn't learn anything new in reference to like what his actual policies are besides beating Donald Trump. I didn't get anything out of it. Like it wasn't anything as a voter that was beneficial. All it did was show me like, oh, okay, so he likes Cardi B likes him, you know, like.
How about Joe Rogan? Y'all hear about Joe Rogan today?
I feel like Joe Rogan's platform is different. And I think that because podcasting has grown so much, a lot of politicians are following what Andrew Yang did, because Andrew Yang did this, which is why he was a candidate for so long and popped out of nowhere, where he went on popular podcasts to talk about his campaign and his policies rather than like radio and television the way most of them do. So in that sense, I don't have an issue with the Joe Rogan thing, because Joe Rogan has the biggest podcast out period right now. So it makes sense for to me, if a politician isn't on Joe Rogan's podcast, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I also know Joe Rogan doesn't fool politicians.
Can I just clarify real quick? I don't mean to interrupt you, but to clarify, Joe Rogan is he offered to host a debate between Trump and Joe Biden, and Trump accepted the offer. I believe that was today. Now, I don't know if Joe Biden wants to do that or not, but Trump definitely wants to do that with Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, that's clout. That's 100% clout.
Absolutely.
And I mean, you know, Joe Rogan is a good podcaster. I mean, he's all right, but he's just super big though, right? His audience is, let's keep it a bean, is white conservative America. That's his audience. That's a humongous demographic. It is. Joe
Rogan's fan base is conservative white people?
A lot of it is.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I don't think I can either. I'm gonna be real. I don't know about that, Scott.
Agree with that.
What do you think?
I mean, I think there's probably a portion of his fan base that's conservative, but I don't think the majority are, because he's just way too open-minded to attract conservatives. Like, he talks about things that are like complete, like he talks about any and everything on his podcast. It's very a huge open forum. And, you know, like he's even discussed things like aliens and like all types of stuff that like conservatives wouldn't be interested in listening to. To me, I think that Joe Rogan's fan base
is a mixture.
Is more liberal than conservative, in my opinion. I don't think that it's mostly conservatives at all. It's definitely mostly white people, but I don't think it's mostly conservatives.
Okay, that might be a little.
I think you put conservatives in a box.
I think so.
They like aliens too.
Yeah, but I was just saying that because I know that he had the dude Alex Jones. He has a lot of conservative guests on his show, like Alex Jones, the dude. It was like
he has a lot of liberal, because the first presidential candidate,
Andrew Yang. Mm-hmm. No, like I said.
Also brought on old man, Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Bernie Sanders, just call Bernie Sanders old. He is old.
He old as hell, Todd. He looked like Mr. Burns.
I was voting for him.
That's Mr. Burns. Yeah.
They be like, Joe Biden fought against slave catchers. What the?
Are y'all done? I want to get to Trump kissing on kids.
What's going on? Lost his job for smoking a blunt on the Joe Rogan podcast. Like, that's not going to happen for a conservative-based podcast.
No, you're right.
No,
right. No, I would agree with you. I was off. I think you're right. Now I'm thinking about it. That was right, because he definitely did interview mad liberal. What's the word? I'm losing it. Liberal interviewees. So.
But I do him hosting the debate is complete clout. That's complete.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He's qualified for that at all. I think it's okay if Trump and Biden go on his show, because that makes sense. But for him to host it, absolutely not. No.
Let me ask.
Qualified? Did you just use the word qualified?
Yeah, I don't think Joe Rogan is qualified to.
What qualifies you to be able to host a debate? What's the qualifications?
I think you need to be a political commentator in order to do that, and he is not.
I feel like an average person can do it. I feel like Trump ain't really a political guy, but he's our goddamn president.
Well,
That's a great point.
you got a point.
That's a great point. That's a great point. What? Let me
Yo,
ask you a
when
question,
Trump is
Todd.
president, everything goes.
Everything is possible. I mean, anything is possible at this point. This nigga's our president.
That's a fact. And so speaking on that, right?
Cardi B might as well host it. Now we at it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the
true.
qualifications? Because come on now.
That is true. I think you
Because
just
we got
got
an unqualified nigga in the office.
That doesn't justify it, though.
Wait,
Todd just went off, didn't he?
he gotta get that off his chest.
I'm saying.
He's been holding on to that for 4 years now.
Man, listen, I'm here to talk heavy.
He's been waiting. No, so wait. Wait. Let me ask y'all a question. What does Joe Biden have to do to get y'all vote, and what does Trump have to do to get y'all vote?
Oh, we already know what I'm down for.
You said what Trump gotta do?
Yeah,
If
Trump
Uncle
gotta do to get
Donnie
y'all
gives
vote?
me another stimulus check, our debt is clear. We good.
Hey, Todd, stop saying that publicly, man.
Yes.
I didn't know that Trump was in Philly today. So we went to talk to him about this the stimulus check. And if you give me this money right away.
You wouldn't.
I'm gonna be real. It kind of depends on my financial status at the time when the stimulus check comes. Do I really need it? Am I doing okay? It depends on the mental state I'm in. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might vote for Trump.
It depends. Is it on the week where you get your regular unemployment or that extra unemployment?
I don't know nothing you talking about right now, but other than that, like, yeah, if he send that stimulus, then we settled.
Now, in all seriousness, now, Joe Biden, he has my vote. And I'm gonna just put it to you like that.
You don't got no choice.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, if we talking about between him and Trump, he has my vote.
Joe Biden, right?
Yeah.
I'm not like proud to vote for Joe Biden, but I'm never going to vote for Donald Trump. So
And that's what it is. So
you know, I ain't gonna say never though. I ain't gonna say never, but
I mean, we only get one more chance. So
I'm gonna just say that.
now the only reason I wouldn't say never is because I always believe in leveraging politicians, and you can leverage politicians to get what you want to get done. So if I can leverage Trump for Black people, then I would vote for Trump.
But do you think that will happen?
It can.
I'm just saying. We talking about the realistic. Do you think that's?
I don't think either one of them can be leveraged and for Black people's interests any more than the other. I think they're both. And white man, you know, they're all white men. Like what?
So we're back to it really don't matter who becomes president. Man.
Yes, that's always been the case though. It's about who gets leveraged the most. That's all. That's what politics is about. That's all the politics.
All them judges that Trump just he hired within the last 4 years just don't matter.
No, Bull Kavanaugh. Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good point.
If Trump running mate was a Black man, this shit wouldn't even be up for debate. We'll just all be voting for the Black man. We really would.
If he had Jay-Z as his running mate.
Come on now. Come on.
We'd be like Trump.
We'd be like Trump. Come on. Oh, we got B as our first lady.
They gonna have exclusive Live Nation promotions for the speeches.
Jay-Z low-key been the Black president for a long time.
I will legit go work for the White House. I'm dead. Like, there's no doubt about it.
They can be talking about something. That wall ain't such a bad idea, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man.
This is getting a little crazy.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy. But we speaking of crazy things. So you sent something to the group earlier that was kind of crazy even to look at. Trump was at a rally.
Yeah, you know
he had a young African American woman. Young girl in his hands, and he tried to kiss her not once, but twice, and she had to pull back not once, but twice.
Kiss her.
Yeah.
He tried to kiss a little Black girl.
He stared at it like this.
Where was her mama?
It was like, now you want to talk about
you want to know what the parents.
Now you want to know what the parents.
My mom would have smacked him and then spit on him. So
Like, Ty, let them know when it was Kel's though. They didn't want to know where the parents was, right, Ty?
Yeah, sure. Huh? Where were the parents?
Where were the parents?
that's the same.
So with that being, I'm be real. I don't see nothing too wrong with him kissing the kid. I don't feel like he was being a creep. I feel like he overdid it with the extra kiss. He was just trying to make a photo op. I feel like that's all it was. Like, you know what I mean? It really was a photo op. Like, I'm not about to, because I'm not about to sit here and like act like he was on some predatory shit.
That is a saying. Shaking hands and kissing babies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what politicians do. They shake hands and kiss couple babies for photo ops. No photo ops. I think he was just trying to get a photo op.
That baby was in
And it fell. Huh?
That baby was in 5T clothes. That wasn't
because then y'all keep trying to make sure. Then y'all keep trying to make sure that people know that this was an African American child. Come on, it does not matter.
It do matter though.
Trying to do a photo op. He had the first kiss. The second kiss ain't land. It was like, come on.
Just go around random kids.
Right.
And I swear after the second kiss, she said, no means no. I was like, I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
First of all, again, I'm gonna go back to V. Where were the parents? Because if they really had a problem with the baby being kissed, had no business sending the little baby girl on stage with old Donnie.
That's what I also feel like he got way too many rape allegations for this to just kissing babies. Well, he got way too many rape allegations. I'm
gonna just defend Trump today.
Why are you defending Trump today?
He's in a public place. He's not going to do nothing wild. He might say some shit he got no business saying, but he's not going to do anything during a press conference. He's just not.
I got you.
You ain't hear him cuss out reporters?
That's what I said. He gonna say some shit he got no business saying, but is he going to do some shit he has no business doing while cameras are up? No.
One more wrong. Trump or the parents? Because the parents took the money.
The parents was black. Why are y'all letting this
the parents was Silk and Diamond. Silk and Diamond was the parents. If you letting your black child get up there and get kissed by Trump, I
don't know. I feel like y'all thinking a little too deep into it. Like, I really don't think it's that deep.
No. If you letting your black self go to a Trump rally,
that's what I'm like.
You're doing too much already.
Her parents might have been white. She might have been.
Put a flash out. That's what you should have did.
But guess what? You know what could have been though, Scott? Her parents could have been rich black people.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what she should have did to her parents. That's where the parents was at.
They was in the upside down school.
They was in the upside there. That's where they was at.
Black people. That's all.
You know
what I'm saying? What we got next, Scoot?
Man, we're gonna talk about it, man. I don't know if this is a win, honestly, but let's get to it. Breonna Taylor's family had they just got $12 million from, I believe, the state for her wrongful death. Do y'all consider that a win, or where do you guys stand on that settlement?
So to my understanding, the next step is criminal charges, right? Or are they no longer?
Yeah.
No, of course. They still want them locked up.
Yeah. Right.
But does this feel like they're getting paid off, or how does it feel to you guys?
They definitely were due money. Like, y'all just killed their child. Like, I definitely think they were due money. However, they still deserve justice. And I don't think money is a substitution for locking up and arresting the police officers that killed Breonna Taylor. So It's like, okay, yeah, they deserve that money, but you still need to lock them up.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, I don't think anybody felt that any different, to be honest. Ain't no money worth nobody's life.
No amount of money will really measure up to the life of Breonna Taylor, and it will never bring her back. Though I think they should be paid out. Absolutely. I think $12 million is a very sizable amount of money to be paid out as well. But also those policemen still need to be charged, and they still need to proceed with that alongside of the payment that was put out. But I think that's a very sizable amount. I think, family will do real good. Financially after that, for the most part, not emotionally, but I'm sure financially they can take care of some things, and you know what I'm saying. And probably, I
guess my problem is what the hell is taking y'all so long? I mean, y'all got y'all can get the 12 million bucks, figure out that how much money they need to get and all of that. Lock them up.
Yeah.
So they ain't trying to lock them up, dog.
But
They're not trying. This is the thing
point.
here. They're not only are they not trying to lock them up, they probably not going to.
No.
And that's
Like,
what the real issue is.
Like, they're probably not going to. And that's probably why they gave them $12 million, because they probably think that that's going to shut them up. But I can guarantee you, I don't think that's going to shut them up.
Would it shut y'all up?
Hell no.
Well, the question is, if you had
to shut me up, you got to give me life-changing money. And to me, 12 million is not life-changing.
But I feel like, but this is the thing. No amount of money is going to make you feel better about the situation. Right. That you are still missing a person out of your life that was taken away from you due to some fucked up ass police. Right. So it don't matter if you give me $100 million. Yeah, like I said, financially I'm great, but emotionally I'm unstable because my sister, my cousin, my whoever lost their life due to police brutality.
Right.
And y'all not doing anything about it but cutting me a check. Yeah, guess what? I probably can buy some things that I couldn't buy before, but I'm still mentally not there. Right. And money can't buy you peace of mind.
Not only are you cutting me a check, you're telling everybody that I got this money and how much I got. Now you got everybody.
Yeah, like now, like everybody know that I got this money. Now I got broke cousins that I haven't talked to in years. Talking about some cuz.
Yes, talking
about some your cuz. What size those tennis shoes? They my size, nigga. Like, what you talking about?
The extended family will do that. They'll do that shit to you, even though they know you grieving.
Yeah,
right. Like, your daughter just died, and you gonna ask me for money? Like, talk, like what? Like that is.
I heard somebody say, I forgot who it was. Matter of fact, it was Q Deezy. He said his family who did not call him when his mother passed, and when I forgot, he said it was a deal or something that he signed. The same family members called him and asked him for favors. The same family members who never called him when his mom passed. So, and that just happened. It happened about 6 months from each other, I believe he was saying. So that goes to show you that people really don't care unless it,
who affects them. Who was this person?
I believe it was Q Deezy. He's a radio personality in the TV.
He's a goat in Philly.
Yeah,
Easy. I never.
I know. When my grandmother died, she died in the hospital and we were all there. And as soon as like they pulled the plug and she passed away, one of my cousins turned to my aunt and was like, can I have Aunt B's, she had like this jewelry box or whatever full of jewelry. She was like, can I have Aunt B's jewelry box? And my aunt, that's her daughter. Like, it's like, so you really gonna turn to this woman's daughter seconds after she just saw her mother's plug? Ask her about a fucking jewelry box?
She ain't even make it the highway all the way to heaven.
You know what?
I was like, God knew not to have me there in that moment because I would have smacked the dog shit out of my cousin.
You'd have turned up, bitch?
Oh yeah.
So listen, I don't know how bad y'all families are, but when my aunt died, they was hustling the funeral cards for back to work. They was selling them to people. Like, like the funeral card that you got to get to turn back to work saying that you was out. Oh, they was hustling them Jones.
Yo, that's crazy.
Them Jones.
They was selling them Jones?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it go to show you that people are heartless. And people don't care.
I mean, in our family ain't no different. We had some crazy situations at the funerals. We ain't gonna get into that. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
But,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But no, I think every family has their, situations like that. Where
when got their foul shit,
when involving death too, especially
death. You see some crazy shit come on in black families.
Yeah.
It's always about the house.
Huh?
It's always about the house.
Oh, don't let the person that passed own the crib. It's my house. You ain't even come see it.
Before we go into the next thing, I got a family member. I'm just saying family member who ain't even died yet. And they already talk about I don't get the crib. Yo, I said, dog, how you mad that you ain't getting the crib if that person passes and they ain't even going yet, bro?
Man. Like, you're not even next in line to get it. What are you talking about?
That means Scoop. That mean you getting that John Scoop, don't it?
I mean, I'm just saying. Say, no,
I knew that's what it meant.
no, I listen. I ain't even. I'm not next in line. But my thing is, I wouldn't even bring it up only because I don't care. One thing that I've realized getting a little older. I don't care how old you are. You're never ready for death. People be like they was old. Wow, like I play a lot of funerals. You be like they was old, and you see everybody still grieving, or they old, and you be like they was old, like they almost should be ready to go. I don't think anybody is ready to pass. I don't care how. If I make it to a bean, I'm like I probably could push 120. I'm honest about it. You know what I mean? So I don't think that you ever ready to just go like or hang it up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to speak to that person about an event that you might pass. Like, hold up, relax, bro. Like,
I think when they're older, they come more to terms with it as opposed to like wanting it to happen. I think they come to peace with knowing that they're at that stage of life, but not like, oh, I'm ready. I'm just ready.
Ty, you a black man. You a black man in America. You might die any day. And you from Philly where the murder rate is way high. Have you come to terms that you might get shot any day?
No, what I'm saying, I said older people. Like when they're older.
Shut up, Ty. Your likelihood of dying is very high. Are you ready?
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm saying what I think older people do. No, I ain't ready.
He said I ain't ready. Nah.
I ain't ready. Lord, don't take me now.
You asking the wrong person. Ty just 20. You know, we young, so you're not the people to ask.
But the likelihood of you being shot in this city right now,
very high.
Yeah.
Listen, when that van pulled up, what you do, Ty?
You said, "Hi, they ain't see me no more." Wasn't getting my organs.
Not today.
Wasn't getting my organs today.
You know, that's the part that I think a lot of people we are like we want to cling on to life, even if life is not the greatest for you, you still cling on to it. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy.
You're not ready to roll. So once before we move on, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying, and lock them cops up. Please, like, please, just do that. Just do that. You know what I'm saying? So
no, don't lock them up. Convict them niggas. Send them to jail. Locking up, they ain't enough. They need to be convicted.
Talk heavy. You talking heavy now. You know what I'm saying? And Scott, you said something very important. People want to cling on to life, and people care about whether things happen to them or not. But we'll talk about 16,000 people who really just didn't give a shit if they catch COVID or not. So the NFL is open back up, right? The NFL started and the NFL thought it was a great idea, or they think it's a great idea because they didn't stop. They think it's a great idea to not only have the football games in the stadiums, but to allow 16,000 fans in the middle of a pandemic that has took how many lives already? I don't even know. I think it's millions.
Yeah. Y'all wanna like pussyfoot around it, or y'all want to talk about it?
We talking about it. This is talk heavy. Yeah.
What I want to say is, listen, people never stop going outside. Like, so it's just like people are all outside with no mask or no mask. They at parties, they at the bars, they at all these places. It's not really going to make a difference with them being all together in the stadium. People haven't been following directions anyway. I haven't been following directions. So I know there's a whole other 16,000 people that's probably doing it worse than me. I get my mask every day.
It's a difference between you and maybe 10 to 15 people going to a bar than 16,000 people being in a stadium with how many players? 52 are on a team?
Yes.
They on the field. They ain't even touching them. Be quiet. I ain't trying to hear that. Talking about the players. Nope. Tried it. Next.
They're still in the same space. It doesn't matter.
Get them, G.
They on the field. The players are on the field, though. The players not touching the audience.
In the same space. The stadium is a space, is it not? You have 16,000 people in that space, along with 52 players, the coaches, everybody else. So altogether, you're looking.
The problem is, V, all this talking, all this yapping you doing, you know what it sounds like? it sounds like you're living out of fear, and I refuse to do it. Go to the football stadium, watch the game. Simple as that.
I just want to say Lincoln Financial Field is huge. So
Yes,
you know,
it is.
I know that the CDC says 6 feet. They say 6 feet. I think you could do 6 feet.
They're not going to open the entire field for 16,000 people. 16,000 people doesn't even hold half the stadium.
Exactly. So it's not like they so distant. So what's the problem?
Cutting parts off of it because it doesn't make sense to have the entire stadium open. So yes, it's spaced out, but it's not spaced out to the entire size of the whole stadium.
So you're trying to go to the game or what?
The point of the matter is the NFL never cared about players. They never cared about their players. And
absolutely, that's very true.
Because the NFL could have easily done the exact same thing the NBA did, because the NFL makes more money, even though they pay less to their players than the NBA does.
Well, the NFL has way more players than the NBA does.
They still
way more players.
They make so much money. It don't matter.
They got what you call buku money. Like,
the NFL does make a lot of money, but I'm just saying that plays a factor. How many play you have? What, like hundreds of players, like thousands of players. I think it's 1,800 NFL players, not including coaches, not including staff, not including equipment managers and bus drivers and all types of stuff. Like, it's mad different people associated with any one individual team. So, you know, that is a lot of people to take care of. It's hard. It's much harder to do a bubble for the NFL. Listen, man.
It sounds like they got a whole lot of money to do more things than the NBA could do. Like making sure that people stay home. But that's just me, because I will go.
Why am I arguing with you? You don't even watch sports. Why are you
coming at me like that? Like what is this whole thing you got going on right now? Huh, Venice? And I
Venice.
I was on Broad Street partying with white people and singing and rapping Meek with white boys on Broad Street when the Eagles
But that's your problem.
What year was that, Taj?
They are world champions. World.
Don't you talk about my Eagles, V?
I asked him what year was that. That's all I asked.
The best team in Pennsylvania right now. Now, come on.
Mm-hmm. It was a couple years ago, but that's beyond.
You was flipping cop cars, Taj?
You said what?
You was flipping cop cars, Taj? You lit a car on fire?
I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, Venice.
I don't care about the players. Point blank, period, end of story. So.
You done? Hey, the Eagles took a loss. So listen, let's talk about that. The Eagles took an L. Y'all ass. Y'all corny. Again, Carson Wentz don't know when to throw the ball away. He just gets sacked.
Oh, he's going to get injured again.
Yeah, he's definitely getting injured again.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I know the Cowboys lost as well. So,
and if I'm not mistaken, you come from a long line of Cowboy fans.
I do. A long line of reads with Cowboy fans.
And we're not talking about the Ravens or the Steelers today, so I'm just letting y'all know.
So,
does Washington still not have a name for the team?
No, Washington.
Yeah, y'all lost to a team without a name, without a mascot. What's up? Y'all lost to the football team, dog.
My Eagles gonna be all right.
Huh?
My Eagles gonna be all right, and I stand by it. Be the best team in PA and the best team in the NFC East. That's all I'm saying.
My team won and your team lost.
I like how we was looking. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll have to agree with you, Scoop. Best team in the PA.
That's it. That's all. And the best team in the NFC East.
I always love to say this. Y'all get one little ring and think that means something.
When the last time y'all won a ring? Huh?
I'm sorry. How many times have you seen your team win a ring? Because I've seen it once. So.
Huh? When the last time y'all won a ring?
It'd both be once.
You said what?
You know what, V? I hear a lot of hate.
You don't even watch sports. Shut up.
I hear a lot of hate. I hear a lot of hate like right here. It's like right here though. It's like right here in your throat.
Can you hear me now?
It's like right here in your throat.
what you have to say.
You got that black woman anger aroma on you.
Now you change. Why I gotta be about black women being?
Why I got to be about race?
Why I gotta be about the black woman?
Everything's about race these days.
What are you doing, black man? Huh?
I don't like the anger in her throat.
Well, listen, everybody has their teams.
So
You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. Y'all, we'll see whose team is in the best position by the end of the year. We'll keep that in mind. But we compared the NFL to the NBA earlier. And let's talk about the NBA right now. The Clippers play tonight. They are on the cusp of blowing a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
Let's hope they don't, because we all want to see the Lakers versus the Clippers. But if they do, then I guess the Lakers and the Nuggets will be fine. But
will it won't hit the same.
It won't. But my man Brian gonna get his fourth ring. Woo!
Correct. But no, we do got a Clippers fan, don't we?
Scoop got way too excited just.
Because you don't, as a LeBron fan, you don't understand the hate that I get just because I respect the greatness. You know, people like, yeah, we hate LeBron.
Hey. Look, he ain't got a hairline. So what?
What does that got to do with basketball?
Right. He's too rich to have a hairline.
Just because he got a unit don't mean he not dunking on you. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
That's just mad because LeBron unit is better than half these women. That's the problem.
So since we have a Clippers fan, we'll do a small interview right now. So, Ro, what are your thoughts on the going into a game 7 after they could have closed it in 5?
You see the mic move. First I'd like to apologize. I'm a little sick right now. I haven't been talking much on this episode, but this anger that's boiling up is making me feel like I gotta get somewhere. For the second time in a row, I have watched my team get torched by an unseasoned man for Black Lives Matter on the court. The Joker is making everyone a joke. He is balling. And I tell you one thing, Scoop, them Lakers don't want to see that boy because he's going to work Anthony Davis out. He is going to work him because can't nobody stick that man. He put the ball up. I never seen him hit the backboard, the rim or nothing. It goes straight in.
Yeah,
he good.
That joint is cash.
You know what I'm saying?
He good.
It's not even about Murray.
He looked like a dad out there too. That's the sad part about it. He looked like somebody pop out there.
He looked like he played basketball, but he hoop. Like he's really hooping. And like it's just like how much more can I see this? How many more black men do I got to see torched on the court?
By Nikola Jokic.
It's like he go to the side where it really see Black Lives Matter and bowl and then shoot the ball and look back up at the camera, look me dead in my eyes. That's for you, boy. I'm just scared.
Damn.
Clippers gonna lose tonight. And it's over.
The Clippers ain't gonna lose. They not.
Oh, so you're predicting the loss?
It's over.
If I was a betting man, I would bet on the Clippers.
If I was a betting man, I'm a betting man. Who wants to bet?
You're not trying to give me them shorts, Todd. I bet you them shorts.
I'm gonna send you the link because you really like these shorts. I'm gonna make sure I send you the link to these.
Yeah, this shorts tough.
Someone in the comments said JaVale and Dwight got the Joker, and I just had to say, no, they don't.
Nah, they don't. They don't. They really don't. And that's disrespectful. I'm just gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's real disrespectful.
I'm gonna tell you who got the Joker because he's the greatest. LeBron. He'll take care of that.
Tim Duncan used the ball on Brian.
Real rap. He did.
So, V, what do you think? We ain't talk about Tim Duncan in the Spurs.
I'm torn on this. I want the Clippers to win because I would much rather see a Clippers versus Lakers Western Conference Finals. However, my common sense is saying that I need to go Nuggets, but I also feel like Kawhi has a lot to prove, and I just think he's just going to turn up this game in a way that might bring them on top.
The cyborg is going to come out today.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, he's a superstar. He's a top 5 player.
Barely squeezed.
Like I don't think he's like I'm not losing to the Nuggets. I brought Toronto a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like
I still remember. I'm traumatized from last year. So
to the Nuggets, like the Lakers, that's different. But the Nuggets,
yeah,
Not the Nuggets.
You said the Lakers?
Oh wait, the Nuggets not. Why y'all talking like the Nuggets trash?
I'm not saying they're trash.
It's the name. It's the name. Nobody wants to lose to the Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
And the Sixers,
like this whole entire season has been built up on the Clippers versus Lakers.
There you go.
Finals. And I just feel like the Clippers is going to feel that today. So I think they're going to do everything in their power to make it happen. However, I would be lying if I said I'm be surprised if they lost today.
they definitely died.
Because it's like, how do you screw up a 3-1? Like y'all were up 3-1. You just had to win one game.
That's it. One game.
That's it. Just one. And you couldn't do
And
that.
they was up by about 16 points in a couple of the games, in 2 of the games that they lost.
And they lost by double digits.
And they lost by double digits.
It's because they cocky. You can see they start playing cocky after a while. They just start.
And that's why I'm going with the Clippers, because when it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying, I believe that the Clippers are going to say, okay, you everybody been on the playground when it's like, all right, I'm about to play for real now. And then you end up getting cooked by the better player. I just think that the Clippers are the better team and they have the better players. And they got the better players and they'll win. As much as a Laker fan, as a LeBron fan, I'm scared to see the Clippers as much as I am. I think they're gonna win and they're gonna lose to the Lakers in 6. But yeah. So
what? That's you though. That's you on the court. You scared on the court.
Huh?
That's your inner scared. Your inner fear. You letting your fears project onto the game, man. That's Bron. Bron is not losing. He's not losing.
The Clippers are going to win 2 games.
He's not losing.
No, I think the Clippers and Lakers series is going to be 7, and I think the Lakers are going to win. But
okay,
if the Clippers and Lakers play, the Clippers win 4-1.
I know you're not talking about big homie.
4-1. You over here talking about your team ain't even going to win tonight. But
that was disrespectful.
They are built to beat the Lakers.
I just don't trust. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't trust the Lakers in the game 7 against the Clippers.
Why not?
I think that they got to shut them down in 6 games.
Why? Why not?
Only because this is my reasoning. As a LeBron fan, I know that LeBron is very hit or miss in clutch situations.
You bugging.
All right. I'm just saying.
Scoop.
Listen.
You got it, brother. You said you bugging.
Yeah, you
so you
supposed to be in
you
Bron's
telling me LeBron don't miss foul shots in clutch situations?
He does.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying to you. LeBron is a better 3rd quarter player than he is a 4th quarter player.
yes.
I disagree with that.
And he misses those fouls. He will get you to the promised land. But one thing LeBron has always needed is a scorer all the way down the stretch. He'll help you. He'll get you all the way there, but he needs somebody to help him finish. I don't know if I trust Anthony Davis like that and a couple of the other players. So, I mean, listen, a lot of people have never on the Lakers have never been in this situation playing with LeBron. So for me, it's a toss-up. I know that
And JR can't drink no Henny.
and JR, please stay off the hen dog. Please.
What else he
Please
supposed to
stay off the Henny.
do?
But I know that
What else he supposed to do?
Kawhi Leonard eat babies. He don't care. He really don't care. So in a game 7, it's like he like this at the beginning of the game, like, oh, y'all ready? Y'all ready to go? And I'm just a little shaky on that one. You know what I'm saying? I've seen LeBron cook in game 7s, but I'm not going to say, I want them to just, let's be safe. Let's go up 2-0. Then he can tie it up. Then we win 2 more.
Name 4 Lakers scorers that consistently do anything.
Anything. There's only 2.
That's my point.
It's only 2 of them. But what you mean?
The Clippers got Kawhi, PG, Lou, Trez, Beverly. You can see they all.
Lou is a professional scorer. That's what he do.
First of all, Lemon Pepper Lou been bumming it ever since he came back from Magic City. Lemon Pepper Lou been playing trash ever since he got back from Magic City.
as a LeBron fan, this is what I've been dealing with. People bumming all season, whatever. As soon as they play against LeBron, oh, you want to get hot. Oh, you was just a bum, but now, the brain legs. You doing all of this? I don't got time for it.
Brown put fire under. People was intimidated by Brown. That's why he put fire under that. I mean,
so now that we talking about Brian, he left the East. He left the Eastern Conference, and the Eastern Conference seems to be up for grabs again because Kawhi, he took over. And Toronto was a good team already, but they was missing Kawhi. Kawhi got him a ring over the hump. Now we got Jimmy Buckets just Jimmy Buckets just he
so hyped
different.
About Jimmy? Calm down.
He different. I'm
sorry, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm very upset that
he played for the 76ers last year.
Ain't no need to bring that up.
Right. We bringing up old stuff.
Bringing up bullshit.
Y'all squad.
Ain't no need to bring up that negative energy in this group.
Jimmy Buckets also just single-handedly embarrassed Giannis and the Bucks.
Yes, he did.
Single-handedly. V is disrespectful. Single-handedly.
We know the stars get the credit now. We know that the stars always gonna get the credit.
Okay. Them white boys. They got the white boys on that. They snipers. Right. Right. Them white boys can shoot.
Okay, so with that being said, a very well coached, a very young, a very good Celtics team is going up against the Miami Heat. What y'all got?
Celtics in 5.
Ooh, and 5?
I got the Heat. The Heat is the Heat.
I'm going Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, facts.
I would.
Ty just can't vote. He abstains. Ty abstains. We got the Lakers. Lakers are 7.
This man put his nuts in the screen and we ain't even talking about it.
We ain't even talking about it.
We're talking about the West.
You talking about the Lakers. You had an opportunity. You just.
I know, but like V was just talking. You and Keith, let me just talk to you real quick. You know how V get when she be talking, so that's why I ain't even saying nothing.
I'm gonna just let out some frustration, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I'm very upset that we're looking at an Eastern Conference Finals with the LeBron out of the East with 2 teams that didn't have to go through the process. It hurts my feelings, you know what I'm saying? Because as a lifelong Sixers fan, I was forced to like LeBron. I didn't want to. Allen Iverson was still in the league when LeBron came in, and I was like, man, listen, I don't like this young boy that's getting all this hype. But LeBron, they forced me to like him because Kobe was another choice. And I was like, after what happened when I was young, watching him beat my Sixers, I'll never. I could never. So I looked at LeBron and was like, I guess I got to like somebody else because my heart was being broken so many times, time and time again. And we went through the process. And it hurt. I watched the process. I was watching games when we were winning 11, 12, 13, 14 games. I watched those games.
When the tickets was $250?
Talking about my man Drew Holiday. I'm talking like, listen, I was watching all of them.
Dog, they was giving them tickets away for free, dog.
And guess who was taking them? I got pictures from them games.
They was giving them yours away. Dog.
I was going, and I was there along the whole process. Because I still like the team then. That's why I was never a Brett Brown fan, because I feel like if you're a losing coach, I don't care what players you got, man. Get him out of there. As soon as you got good players, give somebody else a chance. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Losing is in his DNA. Get him out. But with that being said, man, I'm just the frustration of watching 2 teams that didn't have to go through the process in the Eastern Conference Finals right now with the team that we let slip right through our fingers. I mean, with a player that we let slip through our fingers. It's disheartening, but it is what it is.
Because Jimmy left the 76ers.
Who would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Honestly, he was a perfect fit for y'all. Like
perfect.
That was missing for the 76ers. He filled the holes.
He filled it.
He did. Yeah, you opening up wounds, yo, and I don't appreciate it. Can we move on? What else we got to talk about? Because my heart can't take it. When that,
it hurts. So I'm gonna end off with my prediction. Because I really like this young Celtics team. So I'm gonna go with Miami in 7 because I think that Jimmy Butler is going to be the best player in this series. I believe so. I don't think he's the most talented player in the series, but I think that he will be, when it's all said and done, he will end up being the best player in this series. And I think that he was made for moments like this.
Right.
But speaking of heartbreak, we have Romance with Ro coming up. So, my man, what do we have today?
Oh, Taj, you can speak now.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the memo, Venice.
Todd is back.
Todd, why you let her do you like that, Todd? Why is she?
All right, so.
Hold on, real quick, before we get into Romance with Ro, we have a quick word from our sponsors. This program is brought to you by Talk Heavy. That is Talk HVY. You can follow us there, like us there, all of those good old things. Listen to us there at Talk HVY on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Holla at Sip and Spill if you want to get some relationship advice and just listen to some messy gossip with V and Amber. And then we have, ladies, if you're feeling a little hit, holla at _ just Brit. Now, Romance with Ro. What we talking about today, baby?
All right, man. Let me talk to y'all. So I've been scrolling through Instagram a lot. I got back to my meme life, so I'm posting a whole bunch of out-of-pocket things again. It's just getting hard for me. And I seen a post that said, if you're hungry or if you need your hair done right now, put your Cash App down. And I was wondering, dang, well, I feel some type of way. It's girl I'm seeing did that. She put that comment down. Is it ever okay for the girl you're dating to post on Cash App to get money from random men? And then I have a question.
She sent that money so she didn't feel the need to put that comment that she was hungry. You should feed her.
Oh, so you asking this is okay for my girlfriend to panhandle?
To be a beggar?
to do charity work? Now she's a charity case?
It's okay to have a homeless sign?
So you're a virtual
hey,
that's not
my boyfriend's not taking care of me. Do anybody on the street want to take me in? That's what it sounds like.
But it's not your, first of all, it's not a boyfriend's responsibility to take care of a grown woman. That's number one.
You got that right, Scott. Oh,
that's number one.
That was good. Matter of fact, hold on, Scott. It was so good. I want you to say it again.
It's not my responsibility to take care of a grown ass
woman.
It's not. We're not married. We didn't. It's not marriage. So no, it's not my responsibility. Oh, but I'm not opposed to letting my girl get some cash apps. I'm not.
You crazy?
Because I feel like
I'm not opposed to that.
The responsibility of making sure that she's always well fed, then why does it bother to you where she gets the money to feed herself? If somebody's going to give me money to feed me, I'm not going to spend my own money. Will try. I hate you.
Hey, Scoop, you going to twerk for some food?
It gives off beggar vibes. That's all I'm saying. That's
I don't see anything wrong with that. Yes, I'm an independent woman. Yes, I have the money and whatever to buy my food. But if somebody else is going to offer to buy me food and all I have to do is put my Cash App in a comment, absolutely you can buy my meal.
Okay,
that's
so
living life on
charity work then.
You have no right to feel away unless you are taking the responsibility of taking care of me. Because I agree with Scotty. It should not be your responsibility to take care of me. However, you also can't feel a type of way if I'm going to get my meal how I want to get my meal.
You my woman, so you my woman, and you just out here getting money from strangers just so that you can eat.
What's wrong with that? Unless you're.
First of all, we're not going to talk about the fact that this man is making posts and literally giving out Cash Apps to random women in the comments.
No. We thirsty for sure.
I don't care. Sure. See, this is the thing. You got it a little misconstrued. I said we're speaking about individually. If we were in this situation, you talking about whole women. I don't care about them women in the comments.
But the post wasn't he giving money out. It was ladies post it and the guys that's like thirsty gonna look at the page, oh, she bad. Let me send the same.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Go through it. Go through the list, and she gets a cash app. Okay, she gets one too.
It's called marketing. What are y'all talking about? This is marketing.
Oh, so your woman is for sale, Scotty? So your woman is for sale?
You know what, Scott? You're absolutely
that's
right.
Marketing.
And your woman is on the market if she.
And that's what I'm saying. Talking about something. It's marketing.
Hey,
so your woman's a product now? She's a product that needs placement?
Hey, proud this guy.
Listen.
I ever heard him say.
me and my girl had a conversation about something very similar to this. And I was saying you're not actually selling yourself. You're selling the idea of yourself. You feel me? That's the idea. You're selling the idea.
Because men are stupid. Out there. I don't need none of that.
Well, let's keep it a bean though. Men are idiots, right? We will pay for anything just for the idea of vagina.
No arguments.
Let's keep it a bean, right? For that WAP, we'll pay for the idea of the WAP.
$1.
So for a chance for it, we'll pay some money for it.
True. So, it's gambling.
Yeah, you getting somewhere. Now you talking.
So what I'm saying is, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with my girl taking advantage of that because I know that you will never have a chance with her because she's with me. You feel me? And I feel like that's
secure.
Huh?
I mean, I'm glad you're that secure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so Scott has zero issue with it.
All right. So we gotta label this meal. Like we talking like, I say we're talking like a lobster meal. Like if you start cashing her out, you know, it might get a little bit insecure each time. Every lot might come out. She get a New York strip one day, lobster the next day.
See, this is my thing. I just feel like it wouldn't stop there.
That's what I'm saying. Don't keep on going.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm just speaking, like even me as a guy, if I'm cash apping a chick, like I'm opening a door. Therefore, I'm going to walk through that door and see how far I can get beyond this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my honest opinion. I'm going to see, okay, she let me just send her some money. Okay, let's see where I can go with this. Okay.
So, I guess my thing is this. You ain't about to have it look like I ain't taking care of business up at the crib.
That's what I'm saying.
If you was hungry, you talk to me. Okay?
And if you're hungry, and if I ain't around, you can call your mama. I ain't trying to shit, call my mom if anything.
Don't go to them.
I don't see it that way though. Like I don't care about you gotta at some point you gotta like I don't care what you think about what our situation is. You're getting taken advantage of. I can have all the money in the world. And if she want to go do that, that's cool. Cause like you're the one paying for it. There's no problem.
V, what you
can't hear you, V. We can't hear you.
I said I'm saving us money.
Right.
No, because I wanted to ask you something, V. Yeah. So you're in a relationship, and you know, just like you said, your guy would definitely he feeds you with no issue. If you saw it, would you put your cash at?
Sure. And I'm probably gonna buy me and my boyfriend food. Like I don't see anything wrong with that. Like if somebody is willing to just give me money because they think I'm pretty, that's perfectly well. I've had that happen, but regardless, it's like that's okay. And my whole thing was like what Taj said with the whole like, if I cash up somebody just to open the door, and I want to see how far I can go with that door. Well, you can see how far you can go, but me as the girlfriend, it's my responsibility to close it when it gets too far. But if you just want to keep sending cash apps, I'm just going to keep accepting them until I get to a point where it's like, oh, okay, this is inappropriate. Now he's asking me for nudes, or now he's asking me for this. Then it's like, okay, boom, block, you're done. But until that point, I will absolutely accept your little $50 cash apps, and me and Bay are going to sit back and do
it. We're talking about McDonald's, baby. If you want 50, guess what?
Oh, why are you gonna twerk? Why are you gonna twerk for food, Scoop? What's going on?
If we talking 50, oh, you think I'm gonna twerk, Scotty? That's cute.
That's what the song says.
You got me.
That's what the song says.
Listen, 50 V. This is what you're gonna have to do for that 50. All right, drop and give me 50 for 50.
You gotta do something strange for a little 50.
Scoop is a real in 20 years. I can see Scoop being a sugar daddy, yo. Real rap.
20 years.
20 years.
Taj being a sugar daddy at like 50.
20
50-year-olds.
years, listen.
Yo, if I'm still single,
sugar daddy
I'm still
tomorrow,
single at that age, you best believe I'm cashing out on all my little young Jones.
Yeah.
I go beat out. Yeah, come here, young thing. Like, yo, what?
Come here.
Come here.
Potential, youngin.
Yeah, quick. Oh, creepy as shit.
Like, I help you out, young lady, but you gotta want to help yourself. Come on now.
Hey,
I feel like
you gonna be introducing chicks to Taj and shit. Oh yeah, that's my little young thing right here. Yeah, talk to my man. Like, damn.
Talk to my man over there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it.
I feel like the men, y'all need to put y'all pride aside and just understand that financially she's saving the both of y'all money.
Sound good.
You know, that sounds
got you.
cute and pretty, Venice.
I'm just saying.
Sound real good.
I'll let my pride kill me. So whatever. Anyway, moving on.
You gonna let your pride kill you?
I would. I
About my pride, yes, I do.
What that mean?
I would. I'm not gonna lie. As I like this age that I'm at now, I realized that my pride runs deeper than I ever thought it did, and I probably would let my pride take me out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might look back at this years later and be like, "You're a damn fool," but I'm gonna say it right now. My pride run deep.
You should go to therapy, Taj. That's not good.
No, I don't need therapy. I know Jesus. Thank you. Moving on.
You can know Jesus and go to therapy though. What's wrong with that?
Okay. Thank you. Moving on.
So V wouldn't mind it, and you wouldn't mind if the shoe was on the other foot. I'm presuming that if okay, I got you.
Go for it. I'm probably gonna spend the money, but go for it.
So all right, so before we go on, I do want to add something that was asked. I think it was funny in a live that we went this week. So okay, your man is at work.
You better not ask the damn question.
Oh yeah, you came up with the question. Go ahead, say it. I think it was an interesting question.
No, you go ahead and say it. Go ahead. You still my question.
All right, so look, your man was at work, and a girl from his job cooked him a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? Would you? How it work? Go ahead. You say it right.
I already don't like it.
Huh?
No, I said I already don't like it.
If your spouse, your partner has a female coworker at work, she might be attractive as well, but she made him a home cooked meal. Would you be mad? Like, does he have to come home and tell you that? Like, would you be mad if she did that for him? Like being a good coworker?
You'd be looking hungry, so she made him a home cooked meal.
I would definitely feel a type of way. I don't think I would be mad at him. But I might have some words for her.
But wait.
Yeah.
You're saving food for the both.
It's just a meal. He said
it's a meal, right?
There's a difference between cooking for somebody and buying somebody a meal. Two complete different things.
What's the difference?
Listen, it seems like you put a little bit more love into it if you cook.
What is cheaper? Scotty told me that you could spend $30 on a full meal.
Exactly. That's how I learned that from Scott from $30 Read.
You can't let her explain her. What's your logic on that, V?
If I'm cooking for a man, I'm putting my heart and soul into that. That's completely different than somebody
heart and soul?
Money. You said what?
You said heart and soul you put into it?
Yeah, I'm putting my heart and soul into that. I'm not just going to cook some BS. Like, I have to put my heart and hard work. These hands have to feel this food, you know? Like, you have to enjoy this meal. But that's completely different than somebody just sending you money to buy a meal. That's not the same. Like, she put effort behind this meal. Somebody sent money, they didn't put effort behind that. They had effort.
What if she just cooks? What if she just cooks though? Like, I know, everybody know I'm a 9-to-5 nigga. So I've had a lot of jobs in my life. So I've gotten cool. Like, I've gotten cool with a lot of female coworkers, and they will really be like, "No, I really make a good lasagna, and I'll make it and bring it in for you." Like,
but the way he said it was that she made it for him.
That's what I'm saying. I've had that done, like where they made it, like, yo, I make this. I want you to try it, so I'm gonna make it and bring it in for you.
Are you married?
Oh my God.
No, but what I'm saying is, are you?
The situation
are you?
Marriage. It was just a.
Are you married?
The question
I'm lost here.
If your spouse did that. That was the question.
Well, V, can I say something to you, V? Can I say something to you, V?
I said partner. V. I don't know where this energy is coming from today.
V, it sounds
like you said, do you? And it's like the question was about marriage.
But it wasn't about marriage. You said
your spouse.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
He not say your spouse.
V. It sounds like your pride is getting in the way. It sounds like it's just a bill, and you should just.
Sounds like you need therapy. Sounds like you need therapy for your pride.
I don't know.
My point is that there's
if
somebody did that to my boyfriend versus my husband. I don't treat my boyfriend necessarily like he's my husband because he's not. He hasn't made that commitment to me yet.
Talk about it.
Feel that like I'll feel a type of way, but it's not to the point where it's like whatever, because that's my boyfriend. Like I feel like a lot of people feel too entitled to their boyfriend and girlfriends and need to understand that's not your fucking husband or your wife. So, but if it's my husband, then yeah, I'm going to have a problem with her.
You more entitled. You're not entitled to somebody if you're married to them either, though. Like I don't.
I'm saying there's a different level of respect for a marriage than a boyfriend and girlfriend, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think that depends. Yeah, I think that is another conversation.
That's another conversation.
That's a little hazy.
You started something.
However, when you decide to marry somebody, you become one. You're a union now. That's the difference than when you're boyfriend and girlfriend. I feel like a lot of people treat their boyfriend and girlfriends as if they're one and they have that union when there's no commitment to that. You're single until you're married, technically.
I mean, but people get divorced all the time. 50% of marriages end in divorce. So,
Well, I think
you said it ain't real until the government all up in your business.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see the connection there, but that's cool.
Because you probably believe the same thing I believe. I believe you can have a commitment without it being on paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then,
It really has to be on paper. I'm saying whenever you guys decide to make that union, I think it's different than a boyfriend and a girlfriend. However you decide to go about it. Whether
that's why it's different titles for it.
I got you. So V is not opposed to cash apps, but she don't be pulling up on my boyfriend getting no lasagna, no special sauce.
No.
Husband, no. Okay. I got you.
That just doesn't make sense to me, yo. I don't understand that logic.
Well, because husbands can get away with shit that boyfriends can't.
So they can cook for your boyfriend though, just not your husband.
She's saying other way around. You think the
boyfriends get away with shit that husbands just can't. You do shit as a boyfriend, but those fuck ups don't pass over to when you a husband. Got you. I'm not my dirt as a boyfriend, but if I make that commitment to marry you, then I can do some dirt during our commitment. And whatever. Sorry, no.
Conclusion, because I said I never would have been mad at him at all. My issue would have always been with her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said you could cook. They could cook for your boyfriend, but not your husband.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I would feel a type of way. It's just if I was married, then I would feel the need
even more.
To her. But if I'm just a girlfriend, I'm not going to say anything. I would feel a type of way either way. But to me, if he's married and it's clear he's wearing a ring and that he's married, and you do something like that, then yeah, I'm going to come step to you.
I see what you're saying.
As a girlfriend, then I would feel a type of way, but I feel like I would look crazy to say something to her because I'm just a girlfriend.
Is it? What if you're just friendly? What if the chick is just friendly?
And that's my husband. She's still gonna hear my mouth. Like, did she make a meal for the both of us, or is this just him? Like,
definitely just him. She don't even know you, sis.
No.
Yeah, she don't even know you. He don't even talk about you at work.
I don't know. Because if you do it the other way around, right? And a man is making home cooked meals for your wife or your girl.
Hell no.
See, like y'all not with that. See, so it's a little, it's a little.
You gotta watch niggas that cook. You got to watch them niggas that know how to cook, boy. I don't know, man. Talking about a nigga that know how to cook just ain't right.
That big chicken, good every time.
Oh,
Cookie right out your panties, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right out your panties.
Nigga know how to cook just ain't right, yo.
Right off the
cook my woman all about her panties, because all I'm gonna do is take her to a restaurant. You out here getting our home cooked meals and shit.
Right, we can't light candles and shit.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Okay.
Hey, what we got next?
It sounds like we came to the conclusion with Cash Apps, cool, cook dinners, no. Taj, Keith, myself, we ain't with none of it. Girlfriend, wife, Cash App cooking ain't happening.
No.
Yeah, she good, partner. She good. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're buying her a drink, buy me one too. We might be in there. So, you know. But we're going to go into our next segment, which is Was I Wrong? And Ro, you got a story for us today, man. So talk to us, big boy. What we got?
All right. Again, you know, sorry for my, I'm trying to get it together. I'm about to sell this story to y'all niggas, all right?
All right.
Cardi, can I steal your tactic?
My tactic?
Years old?
Yeah, it's his tactic. So
What I did?
it's your tactic, what you was doing. So it was 2016. Why your Talk Heavy show just happened, right?
Uh-huh.
Bumping. Scoop, you remember this? I remember we pulled up to the gas station. Where we going? What's the move? And I'm hyped because my girl told me I can stay out. Those who know me back then, I was not allowed out. I had to go back in the house. But I'm allowed out. I hear everybody screaming, South Street. I'm like, oh, I ain't been out there in a minute. Going back 2 days. They're still down there. His and hers. We do all that. Boom. It's like, I was gonna say 50 to try to spice it, but it's probably like 20 cars all following each other down the South Street. We all parking up. So y'all remember, like, my girl let me out. My phone started ringing once I get to South Street. The love of my life called me. What's up, babe? I didn't want to call and tell you this during the show, but I went to the doctors a few days ago and they said I had an STI.
Damn.
STI?
I don't even know what that is at this point. So I'm like, ooh, like I'm a little bit scared, like my heart beating fast. Like,
You like T.I. came out with an album?
I'm like, that's the letter between H and V. That's what you got. Is that what's going on right now?
An infection.
Like, no, it's just like this bacteria thing. Like, it don't even have to be like from sex. It can be like from like a dirty fingernail. But you know, I trusted you, and I feel like you slept with somebody else. I'm like, babe, I would never do nothing like that. I love you. You know, only girl I ever been dealing with for this whole time. Like, it's just been me and you. Real sincere stuff. Real cool stuff. She's like, okay, I love you. I believe you. We hung up. Scott, I think you would really agree with me with this one. I did what any respectable man would do.
What you do?
I picked my phone up and I called my damn girlfriend. Hey, why the hell do I got an STI? Where is the STI? You out here cheating on me? Oh, I knew it. I've been here faithful to you this whole time. I ain't never touched another girl, and you out here got me out here looking like Magic Johnson? I'm Magic Johnson now. I'm gonna die. I have no clue what the STI is at this point, so I'm snapping. Ooh, I'm going to kill you. I ain't do nothing, Keith. I've been in the house with the baby this whole time.
The baby?
Damn, baby. You've been out with these niggas. So she stopped and said, wait, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Where did you even get this information from? That don't even matter, motherfucker. I don't care what you talking about.
The point right now.
On me.
This is a...
Now, granted, I never had the thing. I didn't have none of that stuff. And there was nothing on me. I don't know what happened.
Can you tell me what STI stand for?
Sexually transmitted
infection. Infection, right?
Yeah.
That means it's curable, but I didn't have it. I don't know where it was tracing it.
I need you to do some research. But go ahead, Keith.
No, I knew that's what it was. I was just double checking.
But was I wrong for snapping at my girlfriend about this STI?
Nope.
What I'm saying, like,
nope.
My girlfriend
because you gotta, like, if you get burnt, you gotta point the heat somewhere. You gotta blame it on somebody.
It can't be
not all STIs is from sex.
A different woman calls you to tell you she has an STI, and you didn't snap on her.
No, I trust
you take it upon you.
Yeah, I trust her. I don't trust my girlfriend.
I don't trust my girlfriend. I
trust my side bitch though.
Yeah. This is on me. I just wow.
Nah, you are wrong. You are wrong.
I mean, if we talking about,
you're absolutely wrong.
For what?
You gonna call your baby mom while she is with your child in the middle of the night to cuss her out for you cheating and finding out from your side chick that she had an STI because your side chick was too stupid to know that it sounds like she had bacteria vaginosis, which your man can't catch.
Yo.
So
That's what it's called. I've been trying to think of the name of it this whole time. That's what it was. But I didn't know.
Let me explain something to you.
All these little sexually transmitted diseases and infections, they got some of the weirdest names I've ever seen. Like, what the hell?
There's one called Taj Butler. So this is what I got. This is what I got to explain to Vic.
This is dumb.
The side girl ain't have no obligation toward me.
Huh?
The love of my life, the only other girl that I'm sleeping with besides my side chick, you just gonna burn me after I loved you?
But you assume that your girl gave it to you.
Because if I'm only sleeping with my girl and you saying you got it from me, I got it from her.
And y'all just believe y'all side chicks like they don't lie.
Because they tell the truth.
Now listen,
They know they on the side.
They ain't got no reason to lie.
That's what I'm saying.
They have no reason to lie. They already know they living foul. We living foul together.
No. She didn't.
That
know
is okay.
She didn't know she was side chick. This was get money keep. I was doing whatever.
Oh, you had two girlfriends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Even more the reason that you should have been mad at your first girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. You my first girlfriend. This is my second girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hold you to a higher standard because you the first one. You know what I'm saying? But the second one, I don't really hold her to another standard. So, you know, I got you, Keith. I
don't got no comment, man. I'm not even gonna comment on that food.
Man. You know what? You wasn't wrong. And I commend you, man. And I thank God that you don't have no STIs, no STDs.
I thought I was gonna be Magic Johnson my whole life. Guess what? I'm good.
You good.
But listen, I ain't got no comment, man. That's just foolishness.
I'll take a shot, hit up another girl. Hey, bitch, I'm good. What you doing? Nah, add to the roster.
Yeah, man. She was wrong.
And y'all over here advocating for this?
I mean, and with that being said, fellas, anytime you go on a first date with a woman, ask her when is the last time she's seen her primary physician.
Boom. Especially if she's girlfriend number one.
You got to know.
What is? I don't even understand how this is cool. This is complete. So wait. Let me ask you a question. You was hitting both wrong.
No.
Both of them?
Keep. I got you. Hold on.
No, Scott.
Hold on. You living on that edge.
For that one.
Right.
you was hitting both wrong.
Yes, obviously, yes. Scott, he was living on that edge.
That's one.
Does he really have to answer that for you?
What's going on?
Scott, this is the thing about me. Back in the day, we already talked about back in the day. Keith was a wild guy. He was just doing stuff.
I don't like how disgusted V looks.
He's done.
Well, V, I need to understand. I guess I'll give you an interview real quick. V, why do you have this look of disgust on your face right now?
Y'all disgust me. That's it.
Y'all, Keith did it.
Minus Scotty, y'all are despicable human beings.
Despicable?
I would fuck a nigga.
That's a strong word.
Call me at 1:30 in the morning asking me how he got an STI. How he got an STI. And then
what did you say?
Is going to be okay with the fact that he figured that out at 1:30 in the morning and have no follow-up questions.
Well, if we together and we're supposed to be one, if I got an STI, you got an STI. Therefore, we need to figure out what the hell we gonna do to get we out of this situation.
That's not always true, Todd. That's not always the case, though.
Out of this situation.
But that's not always the case, though. Like somebody. That's not always the case.
That Keith's second girlfriend was a fucking idiot because you can't get bacteria vaginosis. She called you and her dumb ass didn't even do her own damn research. Oh my God, I hate to see it.
I hate to see it. I hate to see it.
That's real.
You know what? Even though it's not court, V, you changed my mind. Keith, you was wrong. You was wrong. You know I got you, bro. You know I got you 100%. I'm on your side, man. You weren't wrong.
Besides that, I may be wrong. Did y'all like the plot twist? Did y'all like how I do it anyway? I called my girlfriend.
Yeah, it was all right. Down South Street.
You're not supposed to. We appreciate. You're not supposed to tell us this, but we understood it. We ain't slow.
What's understood ain't got to be explained.
Listen, Keith. We liked it because when you said I called my girlfriend, everybody was like this. was good. That was good. It was good. So V did change my mind. You was wrong, man.
And it's a very true story too. I ended up having to go home. I got sent home afterwards. I didn't go to South Street. If anyone who remembers, I got to South Street and just disappeared. They're like, where you at, Keith? I gotta go home.
I was wondering where you went. You went to go plan your funeral, like, oh, I'm gonna die. Elizabeth.
Be having the grip on you, huh? It just hold a grip in your life.
Man. So
that watch.
The only thing I get from this story, kids out there, use protection.
Absolutely.
Safe sex saves lives.
Absolutely. And get tested. Men, women, men, this is crazy, but men always expect their girl to get tested.
Yeah, if she get tested, then we got tested.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Yo,
you my girlfriend, especially if you my girlfriend, we locked in like that. If you got tested and you good, that means we good
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
If I'm only sleeping with you, like then we
good. How it works. That's not how it works.
D, what are your thoughts on?
Yo, that's dead serious. I'm not even being funny. Like if I'm only having sex with you, we are in that type of relationship. We good once you got checked out.
Shut up. I want to hear from
not how it
carriers can still be carriers, so you need to get tested.
You can thank you.
Oh, you can't technically catch bacteria vaginosis. You can absolutely carry to make a woman get it herself. So it's
So girlfriend number one did give it to me.
But you know what? I got another question. Everybody want to be so goddamn responsible. When last time y'all had tested? Huh?
A couple months ago.
I was asking you, Scott, since you want to be all responsible and stuff.
Well, I'm with one woman, so you know that's. Oh. And we both got tested, so we good.
When the last time you got tested?
Huh? You said you hot?
When last time you got tested?
Huh? You said you hot? No, I get tested. I get tested every 6 months. My last test was in June.
We ain't got insurance.
Number one, you don't need insurance.
You really don't. You can go to the urgent care. You don't be good.
Correct.
This is America, nigga. But yeah, you gotta hit that. You gotta hit that 6 month mark, and I mean, unless you live in a file, you need to get. You know what I mean? You need to get tested after you live file, but. But yeah, everybody, I urge you to always know your status.
You okay, Scotty?
He just got some bad news. Did the doctor just called you? Huh?
My little nephew acting crazy in this joint, dog. He pooped on himself, and my mom yelling at him.
She got real wrong.
He was snapping on us. He was getting around this joint.
He tested positive for some shitty draws.
Oh.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna transition into Talk Heavy Court today, man. We're gonna end off with that. We got a good one today. Two Talk Heavy members that seem to go at it a lot. And I love to see it every single time. So we have the one and only Scott versus Taj going on. And today we're talking about something that's very that Talk Heavy has been talking about for a long time, 360 deals. Woo. So 360 deals get a bad rap. People always say you don't want to be caught up in one. It's the worst thing that can happen. That's people always preach that. So Todd said, well, 360 deal doesn't sound like such a bad idea. It's not as bad as people make it seem. Scott says, listen, 360 deals ain't what you want. So we got a court. Who should go first? Taj, heads or tails?
Heads.
Woo, Scott, who you got? Who going first?
Go ahead, Todd. You got it.
I mean, I wanted Scott to go first, for real.
Well, you ain't win. So that's right.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
Hey, Todd, I'll ask you if you win, okay? You already getting in my bad graces now. Get it together.
All righty.
Oh, wait.
So can you make sure my question is set up, Judge?
Who got
So,
the you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Ready?
okay, so basically, why aren't 360 deals such a bad idea?
Ready?
Yep.
All right. So 360 deals aren't such a bad idea because I think what you have to understand is these deals a lot of times are put into the faces of people who don't have and are without, and they're struggling, and they're artists, and they're just trying to do anything that they feel they need to do to get to the next point of their career or the next phase of their life. Because what you have to understand is, what do rappers rap about? They rap about their life. I've heard rappers say before, my stomach hurts so bad that my head is hurting. You know why? Because he hungry, he ain't eating. So if a deal was coming around, guess what? It might not be the best deal for me in the long run, but right now I need this money and I need to do what I need to do to take care of right now. And what people have to understand is, in business, you might make a lot of decisions that might not look good right now, but you're doing it to build a better tomorrow. So what I'm saying is, it's a lot of 360 deals are bad. Oh, they got a bad rep, but they're not as bad as they seem, because they can take you from your mom's house to a condo. So in my opinion, I think you should do it because it's the right thing to do for that time. You know what I'm saying? You build that bridge when you get there. Trust me, you're gonna get to that bridge. But these deals aren't as bad as they seem. They're taking people out of fucked up situations and putting them in mansions and Lamborghinis and having these black young people live a life that they wouldn't live in their own neighborhood. And guess what? They're probably making their lifespan longer because they probably would get killed in these streets. But guess what? They're making some more money now, and now they can move somewhere a little bit more safe and a little bit more luxurious. So no, 360 deals aren't as bad as people seem. I think people take it for what it is, and they cross the other bridge when they get there. Thank you.
Right on time. You was right on it.
You ready, Scotty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Listen, man. Y'all know who TLC is. You know, they only sold 65 million records. You know, they signed a 360 deal. Do you know how much money they made every year? $35,000. Let me tell y'all something. You know how much money $35,000 is a year? That's before taxes. Before taxes. Before. That's a Walmart worker. That's I could get that. I can go work at the gas station to make that. You tripping? Listen, dog. Some of these people. Now I get you. You can use your leverage to get a better deal, and if you don't have leverage, you know you have to take what they give you. Now I understand that, but at the same time, these labels really are killing people's whole entire career. They're putting people in what they call slave contracts. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. She's been #1 how many times? Her contract is trash. Her contract is trash. It's garbage. You taking millions upon millions of dollars out of my pocket that I earned deservedly and putting it into your pockets. You taking 80-90% of my profits, and from my image to my public speaking to my endorsements to my, like, come on, dog. My Instagram, you take my merch with my face on it, my face. And you're taking my bread from that? Nah, I can't get with that. That's not ever a good thing. Freedom. You're an artist. What do artists do? They're freedom. They're free. That's what an artist is. You're supposed to be free, not locked down by chains and being a slave, right? Come on.
Woo. Okay.
I have my 1 minute.
Yep.
Oh, you just ready?
And go.
Well, see, Scott, let me explain to you something, because clearly you don't know too much about management. But I actually happen to be not an expert, but I'm pretty satisfactory in that department. So what you have to understand is when you're getting into a record label and you're getting a deal, these people are investing millions upon millions of dollars into you. Therefore, that is a business arrangement. Therefore, you have to get your ass out there and work for that money that I put behind you so that I can recoup my investment. So therefore, what you have to understand is as an artist is to make sure you walk in with the right management and walk in with the right mindset that you can understand what kind of deal you're in. Because yeah, they're just giving out these deals, but you do still have a decision whether or not you want to take it or not. And don't ask people to put millions of dollars into you and then cry when they take their money back when it's time to re-up. It's called settlement, nigga.
Ooh, you just gonna add an N-word in there?
I didn't mean to. It wasn't a personal thing, but it just went flow with what I said. Nigga just sound right.
You ready, Scotty?
Yeah. Let me tell you something, Ty. The music business made $7 billion in a year. That's from 1999. They made 14 billion, all from record sales, not including touring, not including merch, not including appearances. You know, they be in the club popping bottles and all that. Guess who getting pieces of that? The label. When you sign the 360 deal, you're signing your life away. Anything associated with your fame and your status as an artist, you're signing it away. Why should I have to pay you to go to the club? Why? Why are you taking my money to go to the club from the club? Come on, dog. That's predatory. I'm taking advantage of the fact that you don't know anything. And the fact this knowledge is very expensive to obtain. So for artists who are mostly Black, getting taken advantage of by these, especially hip hop artists, by these labels, it's crazy, dog.
Can I get 30 seconds? Can I get 30 seconds?
No.
That's up to the judges.
No.
You say no? V, what say you?
With another 30.
I'm with another 30 too. Right. But Scott, are you ready for another 30? That's the real thing.
I'm admittedly unprepared for this next 30.
He unprepared for another 30.
So we gonna freestyle it.
I'm freestyling. Yeah.
We gonna freestyle.
Okay.
All right, ready, Taj? Go.
We got extra innings.
So what I want to say is like I said before, to rebuttal what I said already. If I'm investing millions of dollars into you, yes, everything you do comes back to me. I'm putting money in you. I don't know what y'all don't understand is that these people are literally shoving millions of dollars into your life. Yes, you owe me for every time you eat, shit, and sleep. I bought you, nigga.
Oh, here we go with the nigga again. Well, Lord have mercy.
That's right. Yeah.
Ready, Scotty?
Yeah.
All right.
So Taj, you would be like the black slaver back in the 1800s. That's you, Taj. You with buying people and selling them to the highest bidder. That's not ethical. And the things that they do to these artists isn't ethical. Yes, you invested millions, but that doesn't mean you get to own my life. You shouldn't be able to own somebody's life because I pay you. You can't go out. I can't put my face on stuff because you say no. That's crazy.
Oh man, listen.
That's crazy though.
Listen, Todd said a nigga twice bought you. That's crazy. All right, now you only got one. That's crazy. Shut it down. So this how we're gonna do it. I don't want it to be on me. So I'm going first. Wow. Then V. Then we put it on Keith. So this is how I feel, man. Oh, you said you want to go on? All right, well, listen. Me, Keith, then V. So this was a tough one. I'm gonna be honest with you, because Taj came out swinging. He even ended off all passionate. But Scott came through once he started throwing around words like predatory and slave labor. I said, "Oh, whoa, you got me."
You do. I'm not gonna lie.
You got me. That's your time. But oh man, I had it at a tie. I did have it at a tie. At first. Then you asked for the extra 30. I don't think the extra 30 helped you out, man. I'm gonna have to go with Scott on this one. You know what I'm saying, Scott? I do like where you ended up. Me personally, I kind of agree with Taj, but I think you made a very compelling argument. So I'm going to side with Scott today. Ro, what you got?
I actually felt like it was a Taj too at first. And I think Taj came out strong, and then Scotty slammed the door in his face, and then sit down, Taj. And then Taj came back, kicked the door back open, and then Scotty had him a little bit wingling a little bit, but then Scott let up on him. Scott, you let up on him. Yeah. And then you let up because Taj started talking all loud and almost making sense, not really making sense. And then he said nigga at the end. So you kind of threw you off. And I think the extra 30 seconds hurt you. If it wasn't for the extra 30 seconds, you had my vote. But Taj came strong in the extra 30 seconds. I gotta go.
Okay, it's on me. So just for clarity, Scoop, could you please repeat what the question was and what each person's stance was?
Well, the question was, are 360 deals such a bad idea because they have a bad rap? Mm-hmm. Todd said they're not such a bad idea. Scott said yes, they are a bad idea. They get a bad rap for a reason.
Okay, so now that I have clarity, I do have a winner. I have to say, both of you did a phenomenal job today. It was good. I was very impressed. You both made very compelling arguments, made me reconsider my own thoughts, I feel like Taj, you did a great job really explaining from the perspective of the entity, which is the label, because a lot of people don't think from that entity. That's important, right? And then Scotty, you came in, you're just like, we're not slaves anymore. You don't own me. You can own my music, but you don't own me. You know what I'm saying? So my issue, however, is because the argument was whether 360 deals are a good idea or not, I have to say, Taj, when you started going on the rant about bad management, you kind of proved Scotty's point that 360 deals aren't good. Because basically saying they're not good. You just need better managers to come in and negotiate something better for you. So unfortunately, due to that, I have to go with Scotty.
Woo!
I like the way you did that, V. I like that.
Scotty was scared for a minute. He was like, "Oh, I lost again. Hold on. What you say?"
You might get something in your cash app later tonight. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That was good. Cash app for some food later on.
That was good.
Now we're going to send it over to Ro for the post-game interview.
Scotty, the second week in a row. I was going to go first week. Second week in a row that you won in court. How you feel about beating your arch nemesis, Taj?
Listen, man, Taj, I had to do it. You was talking crazy. As soon as I joined Talk Heavy, you've been talking crazy about court. So, I had to spank you today. You know what I mean? Had to bring it to you. You know what I mean? So it's all good though. It's all love. Feel me? I might sign a 360 deal. I don't know. So, just take it.
As long as I manage you.
I don't know. We might collectively sign a 360 anyway. So, I said all that.
Now, Scotty, now that the fall is coming, I think you should make someone fall who is very strong in court. I think your next challenger should be Venice Penn. How do you feel about that?
Venice? I don't know.
Oh, is he scared?
I'm not scared. I'm just,
Didn't he beat Venice already?
I did beat Venice. I
just wanted to bring that up. Me too, Scott. We got that in common. Me too.
And I beat both of y'all in court. Ha ha ha.
I think Taj and V need to go at it. I think the two losers should go at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? The two losers should go at it. You know what I mean? That's how it should go. Losers bracket, and they can get a chance.
Scotty, I'm really trying to let you enjoy this moment. That out of 3 fights, you won 1, sir. You won 1. Okay.
And it's more opportunity. It's more ample opportunity for you to step into this dungeon and get this work. You feel me? There's more opportunity. The dungeon. You feel me? Because I torture kids out here. Listen, like Wu-Tang.
I love to see it.
First of all, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. I can't be mad at Scott. The ball talking heavy. The ball
talking heavy today, ain't he?
Oh, next week. Are we going to do, what's the contract?
I just want to clarify, I don't walk into dungeons because this is royalty. I walk into palaces. Thank you.
Excuse me. Okay, man.
Oh.
You wanna throw
Okay.
the palace? Come on now.
You can go to your little nasty dungeon. I'll go to my crown.
Hey.
So what we're gonna do is the next 2 people that go in court, that's to be determined. We're gonna figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But just know we can't have a bad matchup because this is talk heavy, man. And all we do here is talk heavy. So you can find all things at Talk HBY. You can catch us every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on YouTube Live. Guess what, man? That wraps up a whole nother episode. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
It's your boy Taj.
Call me, Rob.
It's Talk Heavy Court Winter Scott. You know what I'm saying?
Ah!
Say it one more time, V.
It's me.
There we go. And until next week.